Oh, that's a cute opening screen. Or maybe I should put the Roller King in. Even though I think it's a bit obvious, but, or maybe not. All right. Oh, Primal Lodge. Just, get them here instead of in the mail. Or far, no. In a couple of days. Next. Anyway, oh, there's so many notifications that are just a little bit distracting.
I see enemies.
Okay, I need 8 more copies of that guy.
Nature unfold.
My claws are sharp.
Oh, double. What is it?
Hi.
The Wildborn will
Actually, I'm not
endure.
sure, but let's see.
The Wildborn will endure.
Okay. That's
My
8 more than I
claws are
needed,
sharp.
but I don't mind really. I mean, I don't think he's much for PvP,
I see.
but
Power runs through my veins.
I still may try to paragon him anyway. Because I mean, who else is there? When it comes to the A-level molars. Yeah, with that, I'm done with coding.
Nature unfold.
My claws are sharp.
And then in 2 days, 4 hours, I can put him on the standard wish list, so that's nice. So
Nature unfold.
next up, Solis. Anyway, last time we had this painting to fix, and now we're going with Cassidy into the woods to search for supplies. This path leads into Silent Wood. Maybe we'll spot some lemongrass up ahead. Hello there, doggy. I can turn into a wolf and talk to him, probably. Well, I can try that later, but I want to try it. Oh no, he doesn't want to talk to me. Never mind then. Pepette's my best friend in the whole wide world. Woof woof. Okay. Oh, this, how do you even bring this up? Rabbit wants to talk. Oh dear, he really needs to brush his teeth. What's troubling you? He's a friend of mine. He plays with me using his nose and mouth. That's fine. The problem is, they stink. Imagine the horror when he leans in close and the stench hits you. I nearly passed out. What in the world is he eating? But I can't just walk up and say, hey buddy, your breath could knock out a troll. The closer the friend, the harder it is to be honest. That's the tragedy. Want me to tell him for you? Oh no, please don't. Getting told you have bad breath by a stray wolf, that's a whole new level of embarrassment. It would shatter his poor fragile ego. Alright. Wait, friend. Come on, you totally want to be a hero, right? Hero? We're recruiting brave souls for Woofdale's Hero Squad. Yep, woof. There's this cat, Meowis. She's spreading all sorts of anti-human lies. I bet she's up to something sinister. Yep, big meanie, woof. How come you two haven't been brainwashed like the others? Because humans are amazing, woof. They're our best buds, snacks, games, bully rubs. What's not to love? Meowis must have gone through something rough to believe humans are controlling us. Poor thing. Don't worry, we'll stop her, woof. You two are kind of loud. Sorry, but we need more allies if we're gonna stand a chance against Meowris. Exactly, oof. Keep it down, Paddington. We may have already been kicked out of this area once. This place frowns on loud barking. We'll try to be quieter. Yes, we'll do that. Oh, the plot thickens. What could have traumatized Meowris so much? Oh, I like his plant. Too bad I can't fish as a wolf, that would be funny. Imagine if I could turn into a fish. That's my real dream, is to turn into a fish. First catch, mirror carp. This fish bewilders predators with illusions simmering from its mirror-like scales, which are highly valued by illusionists. Rare mirror carp. It's basically the same thing but purple. Bell croaker is loud. Its loud piercing calls often lead students to test soundproofing spells around its habitat. Buff scale is seriously slight and fluffy even when soaked, making it an ideal material for winter coats. That's... How well does that even work in water? Silentwood? That's a scary name. Not many people come here. I like it though. It's quiet, perfect for focusing on my studies. Hello there, mister. Hey there? The person in front of you stares wide-eyed, terrified, but her mouth is clammed shut. The uncanny sight sends a chill down your spine. You should get out of here now. Let's check over there. We might find some magical creatures too. That's a fairy anyway. Lake of Whispers. Well, I guess I can follow that thing later. Spider. Oh, hello there, Stone Cold.
Let's savor this as though it's real.
There should be some red chestnut trees nearby.
Look! Isn't it beautiful? Those are glimmerflies. I subtly tuned the ecosystem around here, and now the whole place is attracting more creatures.
You're altering the ecosystem of the forest?
Just this small area. There's no major impact on the forest. Just hold that thought. It's easier if I show you. This way, please. My secret base is just ahead.
Any treasure hidden inside? Secret base? I'm honored.
Of course. I might even need your advice on something. Follow me. It's not far from here.
I never imagined I'd take you to my secret base. This is amazing.
Look! Isn't it beautiful? Follow me. It's not far from here.
Oh, that seems to be different from what actually what she says in or there seems to be a difference between what she says in the game versus what it says in the dialogue box. But well, wait, is that a river porpoise?
You spotted it right away. This is an azure river porpoise, an enormous creature from ancient times. In old stories, this creature was revered as the gods' trusted ally and loyal companion. It's incredibly sensitive to magical energy. Sadly, they're nearly extinct now. Because every part of their body makes a perfect magical reagent, they were hunted relentlessly. That's why they're on the brink of extinction. 2 years ago, I found this one and its mother while traveling. The mother was badly wounded, probably from poachers. I did everything I could, but she didn't survive. So I brought it here, just like I did with many other magical creatures. I try to give them a safe home. I also enhanced the lakeside areas, made the area richer in magic energy so they could thrive safely.
No wonder it's so special here.
I love coming here. Whenever I hit a wall in my studies, I come to the lake to clear my mind and say hi to little Lulu.
Little Lulu?
Yes, that's what I call it. Cute, right?
Sure, that does sound nice. That sounds like a child's name. Honestly, it makes me think of that Black Mage lady in Final Fantasy X, because that's, I think, where I first heard that name before. I mean Lulu, but little Lulu is, I guess, extra diminutive.
Would you stay here with me for a bit?
Of course.
It's nice just sitting here quietly, enjoying the view.
Something is bothering Cassidy. I should talk to her. It's peaceful here, yet I can't seem to calm my mind.
Magister Merlin? I'm sorry, but let me call you that for a moment. It helps me feel grounded. Have you ever felt lost?
Plenty of times.
Really? Even you? So, how do you get through it? When you feel lost, how do you find your way back?
That depends on what caused it. What's bothering you?
I haven't sorted my thoughts yet. The court mage selection threw me off more than I expected. I'm good at my studies, but I couldn't see through Princess Peggy's act, nor read everyone's hints. I have no idea how to handle situations like that. I know I'm terrible at social affairs and reading people's emotions. Honestly, socializing feels way more complicated than the mathematical principles of advanced arcane theory.
Everyone has their flaws. Recognizing your flaws is a strength. I mean, it can be.
Even you, Magister Merlin?
But let's not talk about me.
Someone like me, clueless about people, can I really serve as a court mage? Should I even keep competing?
You don't have to if you don't want to. You've come this far, might as well see it through.
But I don't even know what being a court mage really means.
Then, what do you truly want?
Do you mean I should just figure out what I want, no matter what happens with the exam? What do I really want?
Remind her why she chose magic.
At first, everything was simple. Magic made me happy, so I wanted to understand it, to master it. Then, I learned about you. Wanting to follow in your footsteps, I never stopped studying or pushing myself forward. Maybe I've just been doing what makes me happy without really thinking too hard about it.
That's usually a good way to go about it, in my opinion. Let her see what magic can do.
What can I really do with magic? Other than research, I have never used it for anything else.
Nothing else?
I've never used it to help others, or to defend the innocent from evil like you have.
Look around you. Isn't this what you truly want?
You mean little Lulu and the others? The magical creatures I saved? You're saying this might be what I truly want? I never really thought about it that way. I just felt that if I could help, I should. Every time I see them safe and happy, I feel at peace.
You already walked your own path. Maybe you can do even more than that.
More than that? Like, helping people the way I helped the magical creatures? Magister Merlin, is that the true meaning of magic? Is that why you're always the one standing at the very front, facing down every evil that comes our way?
Well, usually it's because because the plot drags me into it, but sure. Magic lets me change the world.
I think I understand a little more now, though the path ahead still feels hazy. But I'll reflect on what you said. Maybe I can use magic for more than just research. Maybe to help others and find what magic truly means to me.
Cassidy gazes out at the lake, its surface finally resting still. You sense the tension lifting from her shoulders. Her doubts and knees are finally quiet. Did you hear that? Sounds like someone's fighting out there. Let's check it out. Urban legend. A stranger's warning? Do not say a word. If anyone calls your name, do not go to them. Just ignore them.
What are you doing? That's a mimic treant. It's a rare magical creature. Jervin, Sylvan, what in the world were you two doing just now? That's a mimic treant, one of the rarest magical species in this forest. I know you both are capable mages. Especially you, Jervin. I've always had high hopes for you. You should know how dangerous that spell is. If anything went wrong, it could have wiped out this entire grove. Every plant and every creature with it. If you had even a shred of responsibility toward these creatures, you wouldn't have cast it so recklessly.
Professor Hepler, please calm down. The Lunar Shard spell is only dangerous if the caster loses control, and that won't happen to me.
Pride blinds even the finest mages, Jervin. Remember, nothing in magic is ever absolute.
We remember your lessons, Professor. That's why we restrained our power and kept the spell's impact minimal. See? The Treant isn't dead, just weakened. It will recover in a few days. Our control was precise.
Yes, Professor. We have practiced together many times. We know exactly what we're doing.
Then tell me, why were you hunting it in the first place?
It's for the court mage selection exam. We need a piece of ancient root to restore Merlin's portrait in the gallery.
Typical. Court mages and their insufferable little tests. Always dressing vanity up as virtue. Well, you have what you came for. Now go.
Dressing vanity up as virtue?
This so-called exam isn't about magic. It's a test of obedience, and meant to find those most eager to please the crown.
You don't seem too fond of the exam, Professor.
Let's just say this. If a test has nothing to do with magical skill, it shouldn't be called a test for mages. Court mages value service to royalty more than devotion to the arcane. Many have forgotten what it means to respect magic. Still, their place in the royal court remains secure. As your teacher, I hope you all remember this. Whether you become a court mage or not, always respect the magic you wield. Jervin, Sylvan, Cassidy, and you. Who are you, by the way?
This is my friend, a new transfer student, special admission. This is Professor Hepler. He teaches transfiguration and magical zoology.
It's an honor to meet you, Professor.
A promising new student, I see. Good. I hope you heard what I said. Embrace magic, but respect it as well.
Thank you for the guidance, Professor.
Jervin, Sylvan, take what you need and go. It's getting late. You shouldn't stay here for long.
Understood, Professor. We'll head back.
Oh, how's your progress with the spell formula?
Still a bit to go.
We're still working on the revealing reagent. We came here to gather the last of the ingredients.
Then Sylvan and I will start the restoration right away. Join us as soon as you're ready.
I take it you finally understand what today's exam is really about, Cassidy? I tried to warn you when you questioned the princess, but you wouldn't listen.
I wasn't thinking clearly then. But thank you for trying, Sylvan.
It's fine. See you soon.
Cassidy, you two should return as well.
Professor, are you alright? You're trembling.
Professor Hepler is a lizard folk. He prefers warmth. Once night falls, the cold and damp air here makes him uncomfortable.
It's not that cold. I'm fine. I have my own way to stay warm.
With a shimmer of magic, Professor Hepler transformed into an owlbear.
Ah, much better. Like sipping hot tea under the sunlight. It warms me right to the scales.
Quite a way to stay warm.
If you do, let me know how it feels. It will help me refine the transfiguration spells for warm-blooded species. It's late. You should head back.
Understood. Thank you, Professor. We'll be going now.
try this first. Gloomy turn, that sounds promising. We have what we need. Let's head to your study and make the reagent. Portrait analysis. Upon examination, the portrait has been enchanted with a complex magic combining force field magic, elemental magic, and alchemy. Of the three, alchemy is clearly the dominant component. Maybe it's not necessary to figure out every single spell in the magic. By preparing a special reagent made from the lemongrass, red chestnut pollen, and mutated venom glands, the magic can be revealed in the form of a magic circle. Lemongrass. Spell reagent. A solution brewed from lemongrass concentrate, mutated venom glands, and red chestnut pollen. Used to reveal a spell formula in the form of a magic circle.
It's done. The reagent's complete. Should we head back to the Lyceum?
Let's test it first.
You're right. We must test this before we put it to use. How about I fetch one of my enchanted Merlin portraits and test the reagent on that? If my theory holds, the portrait's spell formula should reveal itself as a visible magic circle. Let's find a suitable portrait for the test. Come with me.
Please come in. This is the part where I slowly back towards the exit. Now, which portrait should we use?
I need a replica similar to the damaged portrait. That will help us confirm if the reagent really works. Wait here for a moment. Once I find the right one, we'll go to my study to test it. If you get bored, feel free to browse my collection. Some of these pieces are impossible to find nowadays. I never thought I'd get a chance to show you my collection. Dear above, this feels like a dream come true.
That is one huge collection. Is this one of those devotee things?
Devotee? That sounds about right. Magister Merlin is the one I put my faith in. The northern star that inspires me and guides me when I feel lost. These are all precious to me. Some are one of a kind. I never let anyone touch them, not even myself if I'm feeling clumsy that day. But you can look at anything you like. This one's actually a replica of the portrait in the Serene Lyceum. It lacks presence, the true soul of the original, but rumor has it, it's one of the best-selling pieces.
Merlin and the Lost Kingdom. Tears glistened in Alnina's eyes, her lips trembling as she struggled to hold them back. She was reluctant for the legendary mage to witness the sorrow of a princess on the verge of losing everything. Please, she clutched Merlin's arms, pleading. My parents are gone. I cannot bear to see the kingdom they loved fall to ruin and sink beneath the sea. Merlin stared at Alnina without a word. The mage's eyes were brimming with deep pain and compassion. I'm only a mage, not a god, Merlin replied, looking into her eyes. What has happened cannot be undone. Your kingdom has been claimed by the sea. When did that happen?
Oh, this plush doll? It was made 10 years ago by Savannah's most famous toy maker. It sold out right away and was never made again. I bought one the day it hit the shelves, and then my father surprised me with another. The likeness isn't perfect, but I didn't have the heart to throw it away.
Cassidy flips through a thick stack of portraits and finally finds the one she needs. Got it. Let's head back to the study and test the reagent. What was that question? Okay. We just need to apply the reagents directly into the painting. Working.
Look! The magic circle! My theory was right! Thanks to you, it worked on the very first try. It's getting late. We should head back to the Lyceum to restore the portrait. Wait, autograph! You promised!
Cassidy leaves briefly and comes back with an armful of collectibles. White sigh escapes you. You begin the work of signing every single item, one by one.
Thank you so much! I'll treasure these forever!
My hand aches from all that signing. Hopefully it won't be too late now because of that. I wonder how things are going. The damage has been repaired.
Cassidy, you're finally back.
The damage is repaired and the frame is fixed. It was a truly remarkable team effort. Now we need you two to reveal the spell, so Niall and Pippa can channel the painting's magic back.
No problem, leave it to us.
Excellent. I can't wait to see the result.
Here we go. You use the reagent on Merlin's portrait. A magic circle slowly appears on the floor.
Whoa! Is this it? The magic circle from the spell formula! That's amazing!
Simply put, it's an alchemy solution that reveals a spell formula in the form of a magic circle.
Incredible! It looks so complex. I'm getting dizzy just looking at it.
Since the damage part is repaired and the magic circle is ready, should Pippa and I get prepared?
Yes, it's your turn.
Finally, time to show off some real spellcraft. Princess, we should invite Princess Peggy to see this.
Mrs. Peggy arrives shortly after receiving the message. She examines the restored portrait and the glowing circle on the floor with great interest.
Amazing! The damaged part is repaired. And this circle, is it for enchanting the portrait?
Yes, Your Highness. Pippa and I will now enchant the portrait.
A painting enchantment? How fascinating!
Look, the colors are changing back. Watch this, Highness. The magical flow is getting much stronger. What's happening? My magic, it's gone. We're losing it. I can't. I must keep. There's this thing. Watch out. I can't control it. Oh no. Finally, it's done. What happened to him? What's going on? Warning. Regulation infraction. Unauthorized entry. Non-mages not allowed. Okay, is that the sickness I spoke of earlier? Probably. Like that thing where mages lose their magic.
I had a wonderful dream.
Why are the guards going after Niall? I have to go check on him. Niall is only unconscious with no visible injury. The strange part is all his magic is gone. His body is completely unresponsive to any spells. You have never seen anything like this. Why did Niall suddenly lose all his magic? Is it connected to the spell he cast just now?
He was performing well a moment ago. Why would he suddenly collapse? And the guards, what are they doing here?
He's no longer a mage.
What do you mean? Like, never?
What is going on here?
Oh no! Is this the illness that's been spreading among the students?
You mean the one that makes people lose their magic power completely? So that's what Niall has?
I see now. Niall lost his magic, but still carries a student badge. So the guards mistook him for an intruder. It all happened so fast, though. What kind of illness can wipe out someone's magic affinity this quickly? And he showed no symptoms at all. What happened here?
We can think about that later. For now, we need to find the headmaster and send Niall to the healer.
No, look! More guards are coming! Wait, Headmaster Lemar is here!
Stop. I order you to cease the attack immediately.
The guards! They aren't responding to the headmaster's orders! Oh, what do we do now? We can't keep fighting the guards. That's against the school regulations!
Listen, these guards are powered by spell matrices. As long as those remain intact, they will not stop. We must find a way to destroy them.
Destroy them? Or get a small arcane disruptor?
No way, that's too dangerous. Where would you even get one?
The school museum has one. It's an older model that I've seen several times while volunteering. No time to lose. The guards won't back off, and Niall is in serious trouble. Hold them off until I get back.
We can't let the guards snare Niall before Sylvan returns.
I had a wonderful dream.
Be careful!
Everyone, be careful! Hey! I think it's over.
The headmaster!
Siren and Dorella arrive on the scene to restore order. The area is utter chaos, the interrupted test, panicked students, and anxious teachers. The tension grows heavy with every passing moment. Professor Soria turns her attention to the frightened students, trying to restore order. Observing the chaos, you see Kyron staring at the spot where the headmaster fell. He shakes his head silently.
Everyone, as you can see, we have had a serious incident here. Given the severity of this matter, I'm reporting it to the Royal Court immediately. As for the Lyceum's internal affairs...
I am ordering an immediate lockdown. No one is authorized to leave the premises until we determine the cause of this incident.
Dorella, please reconsider. The headmaster's condition should not go public. Keeping everyone here will only cause panic and hinder the investigation.
Oh, that's got kind of an interesting design as well.
We should let the students return to their dorms and question them later, one by one.
When I think about it.
No way. This concerns the headmaster himself. We will not let anyone escape until they have been cleared.
They are all students of the Serene Lyceum. Our students. If they are to be considered suspects, you should first put all faculty members on your suspect list.
You make a good point. Now, do as the deputy headmistress requests. Guards, check every student present. Add them to a list for further investigation, and revoke their exit permissions. No one leaves the Lyceum.
Yes, Deputy Headmistress.
What have I done? Headmaster, did I... This can't be real. How could this happen?
Is this my fault? The arcane disruptor. I activated it, and then the headmaster... But why? How could that device cause the headmaster to collapse?
Oh no! First Niall, then the headmaster! Let me go! I didn't do anything!
Stop resisting. You are not allowed to leave until we finish logging your information.
The scene remains chaotic and students are terrified. Sylvan is visibly distressed, his face drained of color. He's clearly convinced this is all his fault. Beside him, Pippa is trembling, her ears twitching constantly like a frightened animal. She is clearly terrified. While everyone else is lost in fear, you notice Gravan quietly scanning the crowd. After a moment's hesitation, he steps forward.
Don't worry, Pippa. Just go get your information logged first. We were right here, and we'll testify you didn't do a thing. You'll be fine. Trust me.
Okay.
Everyone, please stay calm. No one saw this coming, but we need to follow Headmistress Dorella's instructions. Line up and get your information logged in. Once that's done, we will get clearance from Magister Siren and Headmistress Dorella. And then we should be able to leave. Sylvan, take a deep breath. Look, the arcane disruptor can only temporarily suppress nearby magic. There's no way it could take down a mage as powerful as the headmaster. This isn't your fault. You know that. There must be another cause we haven't found yet. Maybe the headmaster was just exhausted from the selection exam preparations and simply fainted. Stay calm. Let's wait for Professor Solis's report.
But it was still me who suggested using the device.
Don't blame yourself. If it wasn't for you, the guards might have caused more harm.
Jervin's right. This isn't on you, Sylvan.
I know. I just need a moment. Thank you. Both of you.
Attention, everyone. There has been an incident, but there is no cause for panic. If you haven't logged your information yet, find the nearest Lyceum guard now. Once you've given your information, please remain in place until you receive further instructions.
You see Karen walk towards the headmaster's body. Trailing him at a cautious distance is Soria. She is clearly observing his every move. You quietly move closer and noticed by the Lyceum guards trying to observe Karen's next action. Sarah kneels to examine the headmaster's body. Soria approaches, and he rises to speak with her.
Professor Zoria, my old mentor. Perfect timing. I have many questions about what just happened. But above all, why has Headmaster Laymar ended up like this? Perhaps you can enlighten me.
An investigation is already underway to determine exactly that. I have no answers yet.
Excellent. Then let's see where this investigation takes us. Magic is a profound and mysterious thing. It can achieve wonders that ordinary people call impossible. It can turn falsehood into truth, or even bring the dead back to life. But a disguise is still a disguise. It cracks eventually. Don't you agree, Professor Zoria?
If you're talking about those who disguise their crimes or villains posing as heroes, then yes, their deceit always comes to light. But I remember teaching you this. Not all disguises are born of malice. Motives and actions are two very different things.
Of course, Professor. I remember your teachings well. Perhaps that lesson could use a refresher, though. Surely, over the years, you've seen disguises that weren't evil. Care to share a few examples with your old student?
I think it's better that you discover those on your own. That's the best way to learn a lesson. For now, I think we have more pressing matters to attend to.
Sorry to interrupt, Magister Siren. We need your advice on the selection exam.
With such an incident, I suggest that the exam be suspended until the investigation is concluded.
Of course, Magister Siren. I will inform the students.
Siren casts a glance at Drella, then shifts his gaze towards the ground. Following his look, you see the Arcane Disruptor lying there. That device clearly played a key role in this incident. It interrupted the spell Soria placed on the headmaster, revealing his true condition in front of everyone. Did Sylvan really use it by coincidence, or did he know exactly what he was doing? And was that tense exchange between Siren and Soria connected to all of this somehow? How about Siren's signal to Durella? You feel yourself lost in a fog of mysteries. Perhaps you should examine the small arcane disruptor yourself. The energy core inside the device is completely spent. It was designed for single use only. You spot a small label underneath, marked with the Cyrene Lyceum Museum's collection code.
That's an important piece of evidence. You are not allowed to touch that. Hand it to me. I will pass it to the investigation team for further examination. What are you waiting for?
Here you go.
Good. Now, everyone, listen up. I have an announcement to make.
Due to the severity of this incident, the court selection exam is immediately suspended. What do we do now?
Listen carefully. Due to the severity of this incident, the court mage selection exam is immediately suspended. All candidates here must log their information with the guards and assemble at Verity Plaza tomorrow morning. No candidates are allowed to leave the Lyceum without permission.
Madame Durella, what about Headmaster Lamar and Niall? Are they all right?
That is not your concern. Focus on doing exactly as you are told. Guards, bring Niall to the infirmary for treatment. All staff and faculty return to your offices. We're holding an urgent meeting to discuss follow-up actions.
Wait, what about the Headmaster? Is he being treated? You don't mean...
Students, the Headmaster holds a special status. Royal healers from the Royal Capital are already on their way. Please understand that we're only following the standard procedure.
Zoria, I have arranged for staff to take care of the students here. As a senior professor, you are needed at the faculty meeting. Come with me at once.
Of course. Students, although the exam is suspended, you should continue your studies. You can always go study in the library and keep practicing your spells. Do not let this incident shake your resolve for studying magic.
That's enough. Let's go. I must inform the Academy Board of this.
You can't approach Professor Soria here, but the way she mentioned the library. Perhaps she's hinting for you to meet her later in the long there. You glance over your fellow students. Most are still frozen in shock and disbelief. The sight of the headmaster collapsing will stay with them for a long time. They are still only students after all. Now, it's your turn to step up and act like the adult here. We should go somewhere else.
Everyone, let's get out of here. Just closing my eyes brings back the scene just now. I'm sure you all feel the same.
Yes, I can't stop thinking about it.
Exactly. We're all scared and shaken right now. Let's take a walk through the blooming atelier. Maybe it will clear our heads a bit.
I don't know, but... Sure. That sounds like a good idea.
Do you want to join us?
I'll go with you.
Look, we didn't cause any of this. Don't be so hard on yourselves. Let's go. Try not to dwell on the incident.
Let's go take a walk over there and clear our heads.
I know everyone's tense, and honestly, so am I. I might look calm right now, but that's just me putting on an act. Still, what's done is done. Panic solves nothing. Just remember, we are the Serene Lyceum's very best. So we have to get it together. Even if it means just faking it, we need to keep our composure. We didn't do anything wrong. Sylvan, especially you. Trust me, whatever happened to Headmaster Lamar wasn't your fault.
I still can't process this. Just this morning we were escorting Princess Peggy around the art gallery. And now we're here.
I know, right? This is way more stressful than any nightmare I've ever had.
That's odd. The arcane disruptor hit everyone here, yet only the headmaster collapsed. Could he be sick in some way?
The headmaster's face went white and rigid, almost like he was a corpse before he even hit the ground. Madame Dorella hasn't said it outright, but I think the headmaster might have
passed away.
Let's not jump to conclusions. Maybe he's just fallen ill. He's a master of the arcane arts. There's no way a single arcane disruptor hit could harm him that badly.
There's something else. When the headmaster collapsed, there was this sudden void of magic right around him, like something just vanished.
Vanished? Can you tell us more?
I can't really describe it, but the magic I sensed was so much colder and creepier than anything normal. It was genuinely unsettling. Today's been too much for me, and I feel so bad for Niall. I really hope Professor Celeste can heal him.
I doubt it. There have been several cases of magic lost lately, 4 that I know of, and none of them have recovered.
Then, if Niall can't recover...
He will be expelled.
Expelled? That's awful! Is that really the only option?
As cruel as it may seem, he will not become a mage without his gift for magic.
Even though you all came here to clear your heads, the conversation keeps circling right back to the thing that's stuck in your minds. You can't reveal the truth, not yet, but you don't want to join the discussion either, so you quietly step back from the group. Suddenly, Cassidy leaves the group and walks right up to you.
Magister, this is why you came to the Serene Lyceum, right? You knew the headmaster wasn't well.
In a manner of speaking.
Then, the headmaster really is gone?
Cassidy...
I see. I won't tell the others.
Cassidy clearly has something to say, but you catch sight of Gerwan, Sylvan, and Pippa walking over. You quickly shake your head to signal to her to stop.
I thought taking a walk might help, but it seems we can't talk about anything else. None of us can really relax like this.
It's been a long day. Everyone should head back to their dorms and rest. I need some time alone. I'm sorry, Jervin.
You have nothing to apologize for. Go ahead. I'll see you at dinner.
Cassidy, could you walk back with me? I'm scared.
Don't worry, I'll come with you. We can't leave the Lyceum anyway. Since I can't go home tonight, if you don't mind, could I stay in your dorm?
Of course. I would feel a lot braver with you there. Maybe I'll even manage to sleep a little.
Sylvan says his goodbyes, and Cassidy and Pippa head off together. You turn to Gervan just as he glances back at you with a weary smile.
They took off fast. I might have stood a chance if I were in better shape. Shall we take a walk together?
Sure, I'm not in a rush. Let's take a stroll.
Perfect. Since my injury, I got used to taking things slow. I hope you don't mind keeping pace with me.
Please follow me. Well, he may not be the slowest character we had to follow so far, right?
So, how are you fitting in at the Serene Lyceum?
Aside from these incidents, I'm all good. Didn't expect to walk right into this kind of trouble.
The Lyceum's always been safe. I'm sure this was just an unfortunate event. Actually, I've been meaning to tell you something. Before this selection exam, I thought Cassidy would be my toughest rival. But now, it looks like you've completely outclassed us both. You have been incredible these past few days. Honestly, I would say your magic skills surpass both hers and mine. It's not just the magic either. Your logic, your composure, your instincts. They're all exceptional. You must have had some incredible training from your family.
Honestly, I don't remember anything about them.
What? I'm so sorry. That was a thoughtless question. May I ask you something? What are your thoughts on the incident today?
Why ask me?
You're sharp. I feel like you must have some insight the rest of us missed. It's partly because Sylvan is crippling himself with guilt. If you could share your thoughts, it might give me an idea of how to help him move past this.
You noticed something, right?
I think there's more to this than it seems. Pippa already suspects Headmaster Lamar didn't make it. I kept quiet in front of everyone because I didn't want to weigh down people who were already so burdened. But she's probably right.
The Arcane Disruptor wasn't the cause.
You think so too? That's great. I've been trying to talk Sylvan down, but he won't listen to me alone. Maybe if we both talk to him, he'll finally come around. I'll check in on Sylvan later. But if it wasn't the Disruptor, then what do you think killed the Headmaster?
Could be some kind of illness, yes. What if it were a curse? Hard to say. Let's wait for the official investigation.
Yes, the scene was too chaotic. We really should wait for the investigation to conclude. Either way, the candidates were all terrified. I'm not sure if the exam can even continue after this. My apologies. I was distracted. We shouldn't just stand around. Let's keep moving. This painting's quite something. It's Headmaster Lamar's own work. They say he painted it after losing a bet to Professor Nelson.
Didn't expect the headmaster to be a painter.
Aside from magic, the headmaster has many other talents. Did you ever meet him before coming to the Serene Lyceum?
No.
I see. Not surprising. He's famous among mages, but he rarely shows himself in public. He prefers to stay within the Lyceum. He was a good man. So humorous and never harsh with any of the students. He spent more time guiding and encouraging us than he ever did scolding anyone. Only on rare occasions would he grow stern, and only when someone had made a serious mistake. He never favored me for my family's influence, nor pitied me for my condition. Of course, he did accept my parents' donations for the school and made his share of compromises. He wasn't flawless. Still, he was genuinely kind. He looked past appearances and saw people for who they were on the inside. sometimes. It felt like he was the heart and soul of the Serene Lyceum. I respected him deeply. So it pains me to think of what happened.
Huron turns to the painting again, a faint sadness clouding his face. He really does seem to mourn the headmaster. If he is pretending, his acting surpasses any stage performer in Savannah. You continue walking beside him, thinking about everything that's happened.
With all that's happened today, and in front of the princess and the royal court, do you think the selection exam can still go on?
Do you want it to continue?
I do. More than anything, I want it to go on. Look at Sylvan. He's determined to restore his family's honor. Just making it to the finals might get the royal court's attention. That could be everything for his future. And Pippa. You have surely heard about her expulsion from the Astral Academy, right? If she performs well here, she might finally move past that shame and regain her confidence. As for Anita, perhaps this will help her move on from her sister's death. Then there's Rothro, Ravendi, and Madia. From what I know, their families are commoners. They're hoping to earn enough to live better lives. And there's hardly a better paying post than that of a court mage. This exam carries too many dreams. If it's cancelled, all those dreams will be crushed. And what I hate most is seeing that look on someone's face when their hopes fall apart.
Why?
Because I have been there. I know what that feels like. It's true. Every exam I hoped to take first place. And every time, I came in second. You know who's always first? Cassidy. I know grades aren't everything, I do. But isn't it strange how people always reach for what they don't have? I may be a noble, with privileges others despise, but at the Lyceum, I'm bound by the same rules as everyone else. So, in a contest that judges beyond grades, do you think I might finally reach that fruit I've been reaching for?
What is it you're hoping for?
Being first in everything is just an illusion. Still. What a cute little thing.
Yes, I like cats too.
Looks like we share that in common. I once had a cat. Playful, curious, always running off instead of staying home. The butler used to complain about it. Said it shattered crystal cups and ruined embroidered curtains. But I could never bring myself to scold it. When it turned 3, I took it riding with me beyond the city. It loved the open fields, chasing birds and squirrels. On that day, I was ambushed by a group of mages. That was the first time I ever saw dark magic up close. I don't remember much. Maybe it's because I don't want to. I just remember waking up in an infirmary bed. The lavender curtains were pulled shut, but the light still burned my eyes. My family told me my guards and butler were gone. I was the only one who survived. The cat didn't make it either. It broke my heart. I never kept another pet after that.
Felix, that was from the attack?
Yes. It was an assassination attempt targeting the nobles of Savannah. They saw me as the weakest link in my family. As for my legs, my family searched everywhere across the Empire for healers and mages, but they only confirmed one thing. There's no cure for my condition. Sometimes I wonder, if the next Marquis Gervais is destined to be disabled, doesn't that mean the assassins succeeded after all? You asked earlier what I truly hope for. More than anything, I want to prove myself.
That's why you want to become a court mage? To prove yourself?
Yes. I want to prove that even without the family name or the title, I can still earn honor and recognition through my own power. I don't want to be first. I don't need the court mage title for its own sake. They're tools, necessary steps to reach my real goal. What matters most is to finally acknowledge myself.
Your own story stirs something in you. You never imagined a noble's life could be this full of struggle. It seems that power and status may control the tides of fate. They can't change everything. Sensing your gaze, Gervon looks up with a faint smile and taps the armrest of his chair. The magic-powered wheelchair hums softly and begins moving forward again. Redacted. Mind taking a walk with me for a bit longer? Temple in the snow.
You know, I have always loved this snow painting. It was done by a student of the Serene Lyceum during their trip. Noble families often send their children out into the world to gain experience and meet people. But before I was old enough for these trips, I lost the ability to walk. So I have never seen anything beyond Savannah. Perhaps I was meant to live with this flaw. The way Pippa was born with magic she can't control. And those students who have lost their magic entirely, who can never be mages again. Is that too a kind of fated imperfection?
I don't know. I've never been good at philosophy. Fate is never perfect.
No, it isn't. And it seems to enjoy toying with people. Sometimes I feel like fate is playing a cruel joke on me. I could have had a smooth, easy life, but it chose to strike hardest when I was too young to even understand what I was losing. Maybe that's just the way it was meant to be. I never figured it out, and eventually, I stopped trying. Focusing on what's right in front of me feels better than chasing answers that never come. Oh, by the way, have you ever seen real snow? I mean, the one falling from the sky, not the kind conjured by magic.
You recall the snowy peaks of the Duchy of Whiteridge, the Snowspire Festival, the snowmen in the plazas, and the laughter of the children skating across frozen lakes. All the warmth you experienced there. Even as you grow fond of the young noble before you, you keep your distance. You are still playing the role of a detective and an infiltrator. You cannot drop your vigilance. I have only seen snow conjured by magic.
Really? What a pity. I wish I could see it for myself someday. A world of pure white, silent and untainted. Every time I picture it, even just in my mind, it brings me peace. In a world like that, there would be no pain, no ugliness, no sudden deaths like the one we saw today, and no killers driven by greed to take another's life.
It's a beautiful thought. That sounds too nice to be real.
Yeah, you're right. I know it's just a dream. Forgive my directness, but I have to ask you this. do you think the one who killed the headmaster is among us?
You trust me that much? I haven't known everyone long enough to tell. Do you suspect anyone?
You know, I have been trying not to suspect anyone. I just can't believe that any one of us could do something like that.
Yeah, you think you're not a Danganronpa character.
You're right, forgive me. That was a rude question.
Ivan gives you an apologetic look. You shake your head, letting him know you weren't offended. Still, his question hangs in the air. Could the killer truly be among the candidates? Good evening, Professor Winston. It's been a while. Good evening, Girwan.
Thank you for your time. I have kept you long enough. I should go see Sylvan and tell him what we just talked about. Maybe it will make him feel a little better. Would you like to come along?
I have to take care of something. Actually, I'm heading to the library.
Then I'll take my leave. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. You part ways with Girvan. Time to go to the library. Perhaps Professor Surya is already waiting for you in the long. The library should be quiet at this time. Actually, does it make sense to tell him that I'm going to the library when it's like supposed to be closed at night? Oh. Cassidy? What's she doing here? Borrowing books? I guess it's not closing quite yet. Redacted, can we talk?
I was waiting for you here. I knew you would come to the library.
Is something wrong?
I just wanted to say that no matter why you came to the Lyceum, I stand with you without hesitation. I can tell something big is happening here. Something I don't fully grasp yet. And the headmaster's death, the mystery is far from over. But as long as you're here, I truly believe we'll figure it out. I'll do everything I can to support you. Please let me know if there's anything I can help with.
I will.
As long as I can do something to help, that's all that matters. See you tomorrow.
Better head to the lawn and find Professor Surya.
You're finally back. I was about to fall asleep. From that look on your face, I'm guessing the day didn't go too well, huh? Come on, tell me what happened. You know I love a good story.
Please, you already know what went down.
Sure, but it's always more fun hearing it from the person who lived it. But looking at that gloomy face of yours, let's talk tomorrow. Little Zoria's students are just like her, all serious and no fun. I did mention this. When little Lamar died, his role in the Lyceum's authority structure was left vacant. Little Zoria's tricks won't fool the guards. Lamar's face alone doesn't grant authority in their system. That means your investigation is about to get a lot trickier.
And Professor Surya? She's not here?
Nope. She came by in a rush and left this letter. She said it's for you. She even added a magic seal. Seriously, does she think I'd actually peek at your letter? What kind of hypogean does she take me for? Take it. She clearly doesn't trust me an inch. I am totally not speaking to her because of this.
Professor Surya's letter must contain something important. Judging by the messy handwriting, Surya must have been in a hurry when she wrote this letter. Now that Lamar's death has come to light, the royal court and school will launch their own investigation soon, making it much harder for us to carry out our plan. It won't be long before they find out that I used grey calling magic on Lamar's body. I'll be named a prime suspect and placed under close watch. From now on, we should limit our meetings. Avoid contacting me unless I reach out. Don't worry about me. I was prepared for this from the moment I conceived the plan. Continue your investigation and keep a close watch on Saren. I spoke with him earlier, and his reaction made it clear he already knew about Lamar's death. The investigation team might find clues we've overlooked. Find a way to get close to them for more info. Never give up.
Little Zoria certainly has a sense of sacrifice. It's not a concept we Hypogeans are familiar with. I might consider talking to her again. Hey, why the I'm a worried face, Merlin? I've known Zoria for ages. She never makes a move without a plan. At worst, she gets questioned and investigated. That won't hurt her.
You sound awfully calm about it.
Relax. Little Zoria is far tougher than you think. Honestly, I've never met anyone who can outplan her.
Not the certainty that Zoria has a backup plan is unsettling. Why? You take a moment to think, then decide to follow the letter's instructions. Keep your cover as a student within the Lyceum, and keep gathering leads on the headmaster's death.
Merlin, you're spacing out again? Here's some advice. Get some rest when things are heavy. If you don't sleep, you're going to lose your edge.
Your head hits the pillow, but your mind won't switch off, still turning over everything that happened today. But exhaustion soon takes over, sleep claims you before you can think any further. Quest complete, gloomy turn. In the second round of the selection, everyone worked together to repair a damaged magical painting. However, the headmaster's death unexpectedly came to light, halting your plans and casting a spell over the Lyceum. Time to head over to Verity Plaza. Everyone, gather here.
Gather round, everyone. The Lyceum has been unsettled lately. By now, you've heard the tragic news of Headmaster Lamar's passing.
Madame Durella, has the investigation concluded? What really happened that day?
Did they catch the killer?
Quiet! This is not the time for questions. The Headmaster's death is still under investigation, but the Lyceum cannot be left without leadership. Someone has to take charge of the daily affairs. After an urgent meeting, the Academy Board has decided. Effective immediately, I will serve as the acting headmistress of the Serene Lyceum until a successor is appointed. That is my first announcement. Any objections?
Why were you made the acting headmistress?
As the deputy headmistress, it is my duty to take command when the headmaster is gone. The Academy Board made this appointment, and I have no intention of refusing. Secondly, an envoy from the capital has requested that all students, except Jervin, report to the Office of Public Order in Holt Street. You are to cooperate with the investigation.
An envoy?
Yes. Headmaster Lamar held a vital position. His death has caught the attention of the royal family and several mage factions. Last night, the royal court and the Academy Board formed a joint investigative team. A royal envoy has been dispatched to oversee the investigation personally.
I thought you weren't allowed to leave the school.
Under the special agreement between the royal court and the Serene Lyceum, the interrogations will be held in a secure place under the Empire's jurisdiction. You are permitted to leave the school under my supervision, but you will not act on your own. Outside of this occasion, leaving the Lyceum is still strictly forbidden.
So Gerwan won't be questioned?
Jervin will also be questioned, but not at the same location. Nobles are granted certain privileges befitting their status. Jervin, please remain here. Someone will arrive shortly to escort you.
Understood. But, Madame Dorella, if everyone else is being questioned elsewhere, it feels wrong for me to be treated differently.
As a descendant of Marquis Gervais, you are entitled to a different arrangement.
I'm sorry. I had no idea this would happen. We should be facing this together. But my noble status keeps me from going with you all. I'm truly ashamed of that.
There's no need to apologize. It's not your fault.
Don't worry about us. We didn't do anything wrong. As long as we tell the envoy what really happened, everything will be fine.
If anything, maybe we should worry about you. You'll have to do this all on your own.
The rest of you, follow me. We will begin interrogations one by one.
Why are we being interrogated? We didn't do anything. Are they seriously treating us like suspects already?
The headmaster's sudden death has made everyone present at the scene a suspect in the eyes of the envoy. But if you have nothing to hide, there's no need to be afraid.
This is an internal matter for the Serene Lyceum. Why is the Lightbearer envoy involved in this?
That is not for you to concern yourself with. Everything I'm doing as acting headmistress is for the good of the school. That will be all for now. We must not keep the envoy waiting.
The envoy is expected to arrive any minute. Follow me. No straying, no whispering. Oh, there's the time gate. So 4 days until it opens. Out of here. Again. Let's see if I can get the bear to crush this thing now. Or if he'll continue being blocked by that tree. Oh, there we go. Finally. I don't know what to make of the wolf head there. Why does it? Like I figured it meant that I can do something here as a wolf, but I don't see anything. Yeah. But there's still like waiting time between each time, between like the updates. I guess it does help to like not make things feel too rushed or something, like keep us from finishing things too quickly. Okay. So there's that I can get yet. What gesture am I supposed to make? A fireball? Oh, focus. Let the magic gather in my palm, then resonate with the fire. Thanks for the guidance. I'll try again. Yeah, seems like they want to like keep it a bit closer in sync. Something about portraits. I had a weird thought. Maybe there's a kind of magic that can trap souls inside objects. You mean there could be souls living in these paintings? Who knows? Anyway, lovely weather we're having. Want me to paint a portrait of you? Wait, you're not gonna trap my soul, are you? Relax, I'm joking. No soul trap magic, just regular art. Ah, you're the worst. Don't go, Emma. Wait, I didn't mean it. Emma! A lot of stuff I didn't get. Okay, sure. I already spoke with her. Meow, meow, meow. Woof, woof. Meow, meow. The cat speaks eloquently, but with a sharp edge to its tone. You only manage to catch bits and pieces of what it says. I don't get it. Why do cats always support those with a wicked streak? Meowris is certainly not a great leader you make her out to be. She was once a notorious troublemaker at the Serene Lyceum, knocking over teacups, chewing books, and luring other animals into traps. It would take days just to recount all her pranks. She did something really terrible to me. You have no trouble understanding this dog. Its speech is clear and coherent. Is it because you're both canines? Maybe you'll understand other animals better with more practice. I mean, I've spoken with other cats already. Oh, did she kick your or steal your food? Meowris can be a little snobbish at times, but she's always been loyal to her friends. Don't tell me you're still hung up on those petty childhood grudges. That's besides the point. The point is, she's a devil at heart. If you side with her, you're aiding evil. Come on, it's about time you moved on from what happened back then. Why don't you listen to Meowris yourself? She's speaking at the clearing near the windmill by the bridge. Maybe you'll finally understand her vision, and she's way more forward-thinking than any of you blockheads could ever be. Ooh, fine, I'll go. Let's see what Meowris is actually plotting. For now, I'm better at understanding canines than other animals. By the way, who exactly is Meowris? And a cat's giving a speech? I got to see that. I mean, you didn't have trouble understanding cats earlier, I don't think, but okay. That's not right. What were you doing? Why isn't this working? I said the words right, didn't I? Are you practicing magic? Yes, but no matter what I do, I can't make it work like Master. After all, Master is the most incredible mage in the world. Even more credible than me? You're a mage too? Then surely you heard of Yoda, my master's famous across the magical world. He shakes sunlight from the curtains in the morning, scratches my head at night, and sleep just comes. In winter, he conjures warm blankets, keeps the snow out, even makes my breakfast appear magically. Even more amazing, every morning he leaves with a light, and before sunset, he comes back carrying food. Meow. Is that really magic? Of course it's magic. I have to learn magic too, then I can find Master and bring him back. He disappeared? One day he left and never returned. He must be stuck in some impressive adventure. If I learn powerful magic, I can find him and protect him, just like he always protected me. So every day I count 2,573 steps to sneak through a hole in the wall and spy on students practicing magic. My magic is still weak, but I know if I keep trying, I'll be as amazing as him someday. Better check around the academy. Rings for sale. Fancy ring? Limited time pine cone, special coming. Where did you get those rings? Oh, these? A certain clumsy mage may or may not have accidentally left it behind. Speaking of which, I have a few rare trinkets, not for sale to just anyone. But you seem special. I'll give you a friendly discount. 20 pine cones, final offer. Helper, a lot has happened recently. Who should I talk to? Hepler. Speaking of which, I haven't seen any fellow Maulers around the Lyceum. Hepler, what is it like being a Mauler at the Lyceum? The Lyceum attracts students of all stripes and colors, Vipers, Walders, Maulers, you name it. But most Mauler kids prefer the Astral Academy. As for the Maulers, they aren't exactly fond of leaving their deserts, so yeah, they're a rare sight here. Running into one of them is like spotting a lone cactus in a wide open meadow, rare, unexpected, and hard to forget. Their way of thinking opens up entirely new magical approaches. Maybe that's why Professor Solit and I were chosen to oversee the Skyrealm Forest. To this day, both Walder and Mauler cultures remain closely connected to nature, in belief as well as tradition. Do you ever get homesick? I do. When the desert wind swept through campus, it felt like sitting beside a fire even when there was no flame. At first, I couldn't handle the damp here. These stone dorms felt like sleeping inside a cold well. So I planted sunflowers wherever I could. It helped a lot. And food? Getting used to that? Absolutely not. That's the one thing I'm still struggling with. Of course, tastes differ, that's to be expected, so Professor Solit and I started cultivating a few crops that felt more familiar to those of us from outside the Lightbearer Empire. It was just one part of it. There are still a few everyday challenges, of course, but we're all working through them together. Yeah, that's interesting. Settle down, everyone. Lady Meowris will be here soon. Who are you? I haven't seen you around here. You're on before. You here to listen to Lady Meowris' speech? Who's Meowris? What will she speak about? I'm just passing by. What a coincidence. Since fate has brought you here, you simply must stay. Once you hear Lady Meowris speak, you'll see she's a promising leader. That said, I'm starting to wonder why Lady Meowris hasn't arrived yet. Lady Meowris is late. You effortlessly catch every word the sheep says, thanks to its slow pace. Oh no, I hope Lady Meowris isn't... What's your problem? Come on, nobody. That's easy. Easily. But Lady Meowris is always punctual. You should check on her. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It's completely normal to run into unexpected from time to time. I always make sure to calm my fear nicely before going out. On a bad fear day, it takes longer to style. Maybe Lady Meowris is having the same problem. She definitely wants to look her best today. I like you. Well, I heard that a lot, but I don't date sheep, sorry. Your perspective. The sheep just keeps agreeing with you. Your slunky ears don't mean better hearing after all. What? How dare you criticize my... As the crowd starts to stir, the cat in charge struggles to maintain order and turns its gaze to you. See this? It's no easy feat to unite this unruly crowd. Everyone's clamoring to find Lady Meowris, but nobody knows how to track her scent. Since I had to stay here to keep order, I could really use your help. Tracking her down should be a breeze for wolves like you. Here's the she always uses. You can catch a scent on it. The what? It's peptail weed. You don't recognize it? What an oddball. Meow, I know your nose isn't as sharp as mine, but you should be able to handle it, right? I'm on it. Only if you say please. Has it been a while since someone fed your ego? Alright, listen. Could you please help me out? Well, off you go. I'm not sure how much longer I can hold things together here. That quest. Didn't do that yet, so I'll do that now.
Let's dance under the starlight.
I have prevailed.
Seems I'm back just in time.
Yay, Stitchy! We won!
Good. The field is ours. Good. The field is ours.
Blood for blood!
Good. The field is ours.
Victory was assured.
Fall in! Back to camp!
That cat should be Meowis. Meowit, where on earth is that book? I have no time for you until I find that book. You can almost understand everything Meowis says thanks to her clear enunciation. What book? Borrowing that book from the library wasn't easy. Without it, my grand plan will be delayed. You have your speech today. The animals are waiting for you. Speech? Is that today? How could I forget? I just need to fine-tune my speech before I head out. I never disappoint my supporters. Let's move out. Let us welcome an era where we no longer have to be under humans. Sweet animals has forged a new order. How was my speech? Impressive? It was just average. Oh, you probably haven't grasped the point yet. Great things take time to digest. By the way, you did a good job finding me. Given how carefully I conceal my tracks and scent, I think you might be able to help me with something. The future of the entire animal kingdom is at stake. The book I lost is called Magic for Babies, uttered by the great Magister Merlin. If I can fully master the spells inside, I'll gain unparalleled power. I'll probably get so good at even Merlin herself as to wave the white flag. Are you sure Merlin wrote it? No doubt about it. To be exact, Merlin wrote it just for me. It's addressed to the future genius, which obviously means me. But without it, my grand plan will have to wait. How did you borrow it? I hope you're not about to lecture me on morality. That's what those dumb dogs would do. In the world of cats, the concept of stealing doesn't exist. I simply call it Strategic resource allocation. Do you aim to conquer the world? Yes, I'm not just after the Serene Lyceum, the entire Espire as well. I won't rely on sheer brute force to achieve that. My wisdom and charisma are just as powerful. How could you misplace the book? Oh, please. I did keep it somewhere safe. I'm sure my haters took it. Cheap tricks are all they got to slow me down. You sure the book brings power? No doubt. Once that book returns to me, I'll have the world at my feet. Now, prove where your loyalty lies and bring it back to me. Did I offer to help you? Think about it. Once I rule the world, you can have all the trees you want and nap on 3 royal grade cushions stacked together. Best of all, you'll have cat servants giving you massages every day. But you need to prove yourself first. Get darling and get going. Oh, and I hope you don't get physical with those haters. They're just a bunch of fools desperate to please the humans. And I'm not the type to bully the weak. This bookmark came from that book, and it still holds a trace of its scent. Don't take too long, alright? After talking to Meowris, my command of animal language seems stronger. Now, let's look for that book. I'm guessing it's this one. Follow the scent of the bookmark to help Meowris recover her missing book. Magic for Babies. Where's the Magic for Babies book? Did you get it? We did steal it from Yaris, but we ran into some human students on the way back. We dropped the book to avoid getting caught, and those students took it back to the library. What? That book's all about wicked magic. And Meowris is a devil. If she gets her paws on it again, the entire Serene Lyceum will turn into a massive playground for cats. Now what? I bet Meowris has noticed the book is missing and knows we're behind it. Since destroying the book is off the table, the only way to upset her apple plans is to confront her directly. But what? Are you out of your mind? You really think it's a wise move? I heard she once cast magic with just a whisker, turning an entire flock of sparrows into a swirling ball of fluff. No one's ever seen her in action, but everyone says her vine magic is deadly. Do you want to get yourself killed? I'm out, but you do you. I'm not ready to be enslaved by cats. I'm heading home to finish my meal. Most of the dogs take off, leaving only Wooftail behind, eyes full of determination and tail held high. Goofy and Pip, you two are such letdowns. I'll soldier on, even without anyone backing me up. Have fun. I'll defend the Serene Lyceum, regardless of the odds. I'll soldier on, even without anyone backing me up. Meowris is a devil? Oh, evil runs deep in our blood. You see, Meowris and I grew up at the Serene Lyceum, where everyone treated us kindly. She acted all sweet and adorable in public, but when no one was watching, she turned into a downright troublemaker. She peed on the couch, stole dried fish from the kitchen, scratched the furniture, and I once caught her slipping into the headmaster's office. Guess what she did next? She hopped onto the desk and, bit by bit, pushed a cup off the edge. How can we let someone of such dubious character be our leader? If she gets her way, humans will suffer. No, I won't let that happen under my watch. I've never been a Never been naughty as a puppy? Never. Even now, I only eat and play with what humans give me. They're nice enough to save their old slippers for me to chew on. I earn their trust by following the rules, which Meowis hardly ever respects. Used in protecting you of humans. Humans showed me what discipline, trust, and love mean. I couldn't repay their kindness before, but now I can do my part to protect them. You think you can beat Meowis? Honestly, I'm not sure. Her magic, her aura, and her deceptively innocent face gave her a formidable edge. But I got fate, justice, and you on my side. Your dog. Wooftail appreciates your compliment. Care to be my ally? Together, we're stronger. I'm not sure. I understand. The path less traveled is never an easy one. An idea just struck me. I will rally animals who share my sense of justice. Just as Meowis has her supporters, I'll unite all her haters. But both Peep and Goofy have left me. You'll help me, right? I need your help forming a squad. I'm ready to fight with all my might, but I can't take on Meowis all by myself. Wolves are creatures of courage, right? I'm sure you'll have my back. Oof. I can't stay for long. I knew you wouldn't leave me in the lurch. Oof, let's move out. Let's move right out of the way. What did that just happen? Ah, just another boring day. Excuse me, can I ask you something? This Saurian lies in very danger. Would you rise to protect it? What are you talking about? Are you trying to mess with me? Without realizing it, you have begun to grasp the animal language that once seemed so baffling and intricate. It's true that learning a language requires lots of listening and practice. Just so you know, my owner's been especially nice to me today. I don't want anything to ruin my good mood. Please hear me out. I'm not here to look for trouble. Look, Meowis is a devil, and she's secretly rallying animals for an uprising against humans. We're seeking allies to stand with us and put an end to her schemes. Why should I take your words seriously? You're just a mad dog. I'm not mad. Ask this wolf if you don't believe me. He just likes playing the hero. I know, right? Everything he says is so cringe-worthy. My fur literally stands up. Your fur? You mean your wool? Hey, what's all the racket for? I want to count my fur in peace. Go argue somewhere else. Hi there, we're assembling a force to oppose Meowis. Would you be interested? Oppose Lady Meowis? Are you insane? Hey Bunny, since when did you start calling the shots in this area? You're not even supposed to be grazing here. How's your beef, old sheep? This meadow is open to everyone. Nonsense. This meadow has belonged to sheep for generations, but you bunnies keep inching in. Don't push your luck. Times have changed, old sheep. Now Lady Meowis decides everything. Meowis, my foot. This is sheep territory, so we're in charge. One more nibble of our young shoots, you're finished. How dare you oppose Lady Meowis and threaten me with violence? All of you are traitors. You'll pay for this, mark my words. Hey, you said you're going against Meowis, right? Count me in. Ugh, I'm so mad I lost my appetite. Awesome, we finally have someone new on the squad. All the credit is yours, my friend. Let's keep going and gather more allies. My perfect day is all spoiled by this crow. Give your voice a rest, man. You're making the crops wither. Dark eyes, dark feathers. So beautiful. Ignoring me again? That crow's such a nuisance. Even a rusty bell sounds better than him. Gentlemen, open your eyes to Meowis' schemes. He's about to plunge the Saurian Lyceum into chaos. And you are? I'm Wooftail, and I'm putting together a squad to oppose Meowis. Caw! Oppose Meowis, the very hope of a future. Don't make me laugh. By the way, I written a song for her. Want to hear me sing it? Spare me. My ears would bleed if I had to hear you sing again. You're just jealous of my voice. The horse and the crow start bickering. Unable to get a word in, Woofdale stares at you helplessly. They don't see eye to eye. Maybe, but that's all the more reason for them to fight for the same cause. Gentlemen, please stop and listen. While the two of you bicker, someone's about to sabotage Shireen Lyceum. Stop? Why don't you do that first? Meowis promises to reshape the world. What about you, doggy? What's your take, sir? Meowis is too brash and showy. I hold no brief for a leader like that. Anyway, I'm not interested in politics. I only seek a reclusive, carefree life in the countryside. You hardly seem like a recluse when you snorted at me just now. I'm so sick of you acting all high and mighty. You're nothing but a country bumpkin. What did you say? Country bumpkin? I mean, where on earth do you get all that pride from? There's nothing special about your lineage. I was born a horse, free to gallop wherever I pleased. What could be more noble than that? Listen, you wretched crow. Since you're siding with Meowis, I also will... Meow. The argument comes to an abrupt halt. Below, a turtle meows and shivers down everyone's spine. All the animals freeze at once, ears pricked and eyes fixed on a silhouette in the forest. A graceful figure emerges. The crunch of leaves beneath her gentle strides announces her arrival. She's here, my friend. Meowis is here. The traitors are over there. Lady Meowis, I'm not with them. Well, isn't this lively? What is this, a tea party? Funny, I don't see any tea or parties. Let's see what we have here. Ah, a bunch of losers debating whether they betray me. This isn't betrayal, it's defiance. We won't allow you to take control of the Shireen Lyceum. We? You call this a squad? These animals can't even sing in unison. You're still so naive, Woofdale. I won't stand by while you exploit your followers and destroy the bond between us and humans. Bond? You really are that loyal to humans. How touching. After wagging your tail at them all this time, I doubt you could survive without them. Look at how dull your fangs and claws have become. You're a disgrace to all animals. Indeed, our fangs and claws are no longer sharp, but we gained love and trust. How pathetic. Trust should be earned through power, not by fawning. Now tell me, are you here just to shout empty slogans? Or do you dare to truly challenge me? I'm ready to challenge you, Meowis. Challenge accepted. You'll soon regret making an enemy of me. But there's someone special at your side, one who could be loyal to me. You mean my wolf buddy? Don't even think about it. She's already one of us. Interesting. Why should she need your permission to choose who she supports? Have you two known each other all this time? My friend, you. Meowis is also my friend. You still had time to decide who to support before the showdown. Just act according to your lights. Hope to hear from you soon. When Meowis turns to leave, all animals let out a sigh of relief. You're always welcome to reach out to me. Not a chance. My wolf buddy will stand with justice. You're on my side, aren't you? Your support is what kept me going all this time. And you're the ace I need to complete the Hero Squad. Your choice will decide the outcome of this battle. If you join Mary's side, you'll witness the rise of a new order. No one can stop her. If you join us, we're sure to prevail, bringing peace and freedom to the land. But without you, it will be a losing battle for us. The choice is yours. I support Meowis. I support you. Choices. Can't I get a double play action? Well, I guess I'll do this on my other account and then I guess I'll go with this guy on this account and then on my other account I can go with Meowis. I support you. You're on my side, aren't you? Poof, I knew you'd support me. Thank you, my friend. I know I put my trust in the right place. I'll set up a showdown with Meowis soon. Once I fix the time and place, I'll let you know. Let's protect the Syrian Lyceum together. You must be there on the day of the showdown. We can't win without you. Afternoon. We won, and it's all because of you, my friend. Your magic clearly outclasses Meowis. Honestly, I think the world would be yours if you wanted it. You could have seized power after defeating Meowis, but you didn't. That happened quickly. That shows your true righteousness, and I'm honored to be your ally. I feel the same way. You're the very epitome of a true hero, my friend. One more thing, even though we won convincingly, I know Meowis won't give up so easily. Like the wind, she might have died down today, but that doesn't mean she won't come back tomorrow. So, we shouldn't be too quick to let her guard down. Would you be willing to face more challenges ahead with me? I'll protect you when she returns. That's so touching. I'll do the same for you. When everyone else told me to give up, you were the only one who believed in me. That teaches me one thing. A true king is defined by an unyielding spirit. I want all animals to understand this. A king is not a specific animal. If we're ready, we can all be kings of our own lives. Quest complete. Ruler of all. Support Wolf Day 50%, so it seems like this is pretty even. Peace between humans and animals continues under your watch. Nice. Since when do bombs fall out of the sky? Good thing I dodged in time. What happened? There I was, walking along the edge of my field, thinking I'd snap off a wheat stalk to use as a tool pick. Then whoosh, something dropped straight out of the sky, another finger width closer, and I'd be plowing fields in the afterlife. Now, I know you Lycian folks are from a magic academy, flying and diving or whatnot, but this is just unreasonable. It was an accident, I'll take care of it. I'm really... You magic students really are careless, but you'd better check. Did some reckless fool take the boat at Starfall Lake? Did some reckless fool make the boat at Starfall Lake disappear? That's no small matter. I hope the folks on board are alright. You take a closer look on the boat. The more you look, the more familiar it feels. Wait. Isn't this the boat that people vanished during the selection exam? It seems the unstable magic teleported it into the sky before dropping it here. Thankfully, no one was hit. Luck is once again is on Pippa's side. Search the ship. Maybe you'll find something she lost. I should return this to Pippa. She'll be thrilled. Someone finally came. Can anyone turn me back? Thank goodness. I've been standing here for ages. My legs are about to grow roots. You're human? I'm a student at the academy. I was transformed into this. I'm taking monsters and hypergeans this term. They said a terrifying scarecrow had been haunting the field. It scared farmers and travelers, so I brought a field research farm and camped out here. Last night, when the moon rose, it appeared and challenged me to a horror game. The loser stays in the field forever as an immobile scarecrow. Sounds like you lost. A horror game? I'm intrigued. I tried to refuse, but it immediately cast a spell on me. It turned me into this. It said the game was called 3-2-1 Scarecrow. Whoever speaks first loses. What a cheat. Please, help break the spell, or at least move me somewhere else. Finally, back to normal. My arms are sore, and my legs barely work. And I smell like bird droppings. I need a very long bath. Thank you so much. At least now I have plenty of material for my Monsters and Hypergeans paper. If you want, I credit you as the second author. Nice. Yeah, I'm considering if I want to redo the story on my global account from the beginning, or if I'll just on the stream or on stream or if I just want to, or if I just do it off stream and then I can do like the second choices on the stream. I'm not sure. Because sometimes it can be interesting to do the story over again, but it does also take a bit of time, so. Plenty of treasure awaits. This locket was in it. Anyway, let's try to get the dishes. Oh, that's quite a guy. Fishing spot. Okay. And fish. This fish, once dried and tempered, can be used as an enchanted pen, far more durable than typical quills. Rare ghost wings. It glows at night to ward off predators, though its eerie radiance can startle young mages. Oh my god. Så hard to med all care for some reason. Wait. I think I already talked to that guy, so... Where did that thing go? Another student stares at you in pure horror, backing away like you're some kind of monster. Guess you won't be teaching study tips anytime soon. Oh. Ouch, you rotten windmill giant. Think knocking me down will make me submit? Dream on. I am Eagle, brave defender of justice, shall never bow to evil. Whoa, oof. Are you alright, kiddo? Ah, my loyal squirrel has finally arrived. Perfect timing. I'm about to vanquish the mighty giants. Giants? Where? Behold, those are the giants, the windmill brutes. I've read 3 whole volumes of Night Tales, and I know them when I see them. My mission is clear, defeat them, but today I've been bested. The books say a true knight needs a holy sword, a noble steed, and an indestructible helmet. They also say a night scare will be nearby, but alas, my treasures are nowhere to be found. How can a knight without proper equipment ever defeat such fearsome villains? Ah. What a determined little hero. Let's find some gear to help him live out his nightly dreams. How do I do that? Hello, Miavis. Ally. Recognized as an ally by both the cat devil and the dog warrior. Oh, there's also just I didn't get yet. What should I do now? I wish I could speak sheep tongue. Yeah, that would really help right now. Why are you so gloomy? It's my sheep, they're changed. Ever since Cassidy started helping feed them, they won't eat grass off the ground anymore. Don't get me wrong, I love it when she visits, she's great with them. It's just that now they're spoiled. If the food's not literally in their mouths, they just sulk. I got dozens of sheep and no magic. How am I supposed to keep up? Bill's sighing again. Humans get unhappy so easily. Being a sheep is simpler. Oh, there's the helmet. I can't say anything to them. Maybe that one I can talk to. Not enough, not nearly enough. Isn't fair. What happened? Ah, you can't have someone who hates sheep be in charge of feeding sheep. That's just wrong. Keep that man away from our pen. Every time he feeds us, it's the bare minimum. He doesn't even like us. Always shooing us up the mountain when we're starving. He's tormenting us on purpose. Only Cassidy ever truly cared about us. She always brought the freshest, crispiest grass. But it's been so long since she last came. When will Cassidy come back? Okay. There's... Is there anything else? Yes. There's another ship. Yes, sir, just as I thought. If I were human, I could write a whole book about this. What are you studying? I'm doing culinary research. Grass changes with time, you know. I've been sampling every type, keeping track of the taste. For science. The lighter ones are fresh, but often too sour. They're not ready yet. When something grows so close to the ground, it's hard to tell if it's ripe. And the dark green ones, those are past their prime, like me. What do humans call this? A food critic, maybe? The books are nearby, but where are they? Good. A paper sword, a wooden horse, and a prop helmet. With my mighty gear, victory shall be mine. All the equipment needed is ready. Ah, the Dawnbringer's sword, just as legendary as the legends say. Just as legendary as the legends say. And my valiant steed, Ronar, the third, hear his mighty hoofs as he gallops. And this fearless helmet, no enemy can touch me now. I yield the filthy wind now. I, Sir Miguel, protector of justice, swear on all knights past and future, once I defeat the windmill giants, I shall find a faraway island and appoint you as governor. Nice. Are there other sheep here I need to talk to? This means her head on taking a look at. I talked to him as a petted him as a human. I don't seem to actually hurt him though. I just wave at him. That's a bit strange. That's not how you pet a dog, Merlin. Can't talk with that one. Maybe down here. I think that I already spoke to. Maybe there's nothing left there for now. Maybe there's like a sheep that got lost or something, and maybe that's one I didn't talk to. No, I think that's the same one. Cloud. Okay, let's move on for now. I can get first, then I can go try to talk to people. Road. There she is. Hello, Pippa. Where did my spellbook go? Where could it be? Is that my spellbook? How did you even find this? Explain everything. So that's what happened. Thank goodness it didn't hit anyone. Otherwise, I'd definitely be expelled again. I like that that's your main concern and not the fact that it could have hurt someone. Thank you. As a reward, I'll roast some pine nuts for you. Look, page 102 has a special trick. They come out with a caramel flavor. Half a surge. Nice. Oh. think I done most of what I wanted to do. Or what I feel like doing today. As far as exploring goes. So. And blessing. Time for that. That's some blessings. Yeah, I'm a little behind on the farm now. But we still didn't get new upgrades yet, I don't think so. There's not really much of a rush to finish upgrading everything. But I'll try to get everything to level 20 soon. But I mostly log onto the game in order to stream, so that's part of why it takes a bit of time. I mean, on this account specifically, I mostly just use it for stream, so. And that I don't tend to get on it as much. Yes, another point. Bypass if I manage to get another earth creature. But yeah, I'm basically finished for today, I think so. Guess I could do some tower pushing. Not sure how interesting that is, but I can leave it on for a bit just in case someone likes to watch that. Please don't have her yet, but hopefully soon I will get her. Now that Gordon is done.
You chose the wrong path.
The forest will always protect its children.
Every sword is a witness.
But yeah, I've tried to decide if I want to go through the story again on stream or if I'll just skip ahead. And
May the wind and frost unite as one.
if anyone who watches this has a preference, then
Every sword is a witness.
let me know. Yeah. Good night for now.
Go, my friend.
And goodbye.
This is as far as you go.
Go, my friend.
Respect the grove.
Every sword is a witness. Every sword is a witness. Every sword is a witness.
Brilliantly done.
You chose the wrong path.